games, I had people redeploy from the border of Poland to the border of Spain, and just flat out decide they were going to walk, even though I specifically told them to strategically redeploy. And then I've had people walk, strategically redeploy from one side of Czechoslovakia to the other side of Czechoslovakia.
Yeah, the AI is not very consistent, that's for sure.
It does not make a whole lot of sense.
I feel like I need to defend all the movements because the AI holds the front lines very well.
I am trying to figure out where the hell to put my webcam in this game. Like, everywhere is used.
Mine's lower left. All that's down there is the chat box. We're not using that.
No, your UI will go over that. And then there's stuff like trading and all that. And construction. And production.
It's at the very bottom. It barely covers anything.
Screw it. Nobody needs to see what map mode I'm using. You can see what map mode I'm using based on what on my screen.
Bob, you're in the lower left usually, right?
Usually I'm not today because the room I'm in is dark and it is really hot. I don't have a shirt on and nobody wants to see that.
Ooh.
Things are getting hot in here, I hear.
Yeah, exactly.
Not everything is known about the Reich. What happens in the Reich stays in the Reich, okay?
I have some very sad news.
Uh-oh.
The king just died.
Oh.
Long live the king?
That's great news. What are you talking about?
It's a sad, sad day for our nation. We will be in mourning for now.
And now you get Edward, the guy who's got like 3 wives and cheating on 6 other people and will abdicate in 6 months.
Edward the 8th.
Yeah.
He decreases national unity.
Yeah.
What a great king.
Oh, right.
I talked about that for a reason.
Benjamin Magnus is lagging behind.
How could you?
Shame.
A0007. Thanks for joining in. Somebody just said still has activate. Oh, Benjamin Magnus is lagging behind. Still has activate Windows on the screen. All right. I have a perfectly valid copy of Windows. When I upgraded to 10, they told me my code was no longer valid and they will not activate my copy of Windows.
Which is funny because I've upgraded like 3 pirated versions of Windows to 10 and had no problems with it.
Yep, exactly. So
I actually
activate Windows thing to go away, except for like once every 3 months it'll disappear for a week, then come back. So
yeah, I actually believe you when you say that.
France wants to stage a coup in Italy. Interesting.
They're trying to stage a coup in Germany too now.
I mean, this is clearly going to be a thing, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, France has a lot of communism in it. Sure, it'd be a shame if I staged a coup there.
Yeah, I've seen communist France break away from France before.
Hey, Toya, you should probably try and ban all the communists.
So I have a question. Who here has played Hearts of Iron 3? I know Ben has. Is anyone else?
I have.
I was too late. I was too late to the party to get into Hearts of Iron 3, but that's why I love this game because I really love. I only played it for 20 hours, but it's already probably my favorite Paradox game.
Yeah, I did like an 8-episode like fail series on it where I did manage to break through the Maginot Line with brute force, and everyone hates me for it. But the question I have now for you guys, now that you've had a chance, some of you who've played Hearts of Iron 3 that have now played Hearts of Iron 4, do you feel the Air Force mechanics have improved compared to Hearts of Iron 3?
No. The air system in Hearts of Iron 3 is way better.
It was broken.
Like, I have not single-handedly had to build a single plane or a single AA gun in this game because fucking air is useless.
It's very weak.
I know the air does help in the battles.
It does help quite a lot, I think. Quick question: How do you ban communism as France? Which idea is that?
You can't. Germany has to do something first. Either that or me. I think Germany has to do something specific.
Bob, you want to try speeding this back up again?
Because I always see France banning all the communists.
Yeah, it happens at a specific point. I think it's when Germany did something with Czechoslovakia. I'm not 100% certain when, but it's in response to something. Not something that France can do.
Vanilla just donated another $5. He says, "Beat those commie bastards."
Yeah. Well, it's kind of a communist-fascist alliance, isn't it?
I mean, really, it's just the
right now
democracy
it's
alliance.
Like the Soviet Union, Germany, and Italy versus Japan, France, and England.
Yeah, which is a bit of a strange thing.
Isn't it? That's everybody. That's 6 people.
I mean, I can totally just trust you guys to deal with France and England, right? Like Germany and Italy will have no problem with that. I can just go beat the ever-living crap out of Japan by guaranteeing China, right?
You can send as many men as you want over here. They'll all die to attrition, but you can send. God damn it, Benjamin Magnus.
Oh, national unity of the Soviet Union is so low.
Yeah, that's because I have Trotskyists. They all want to cause a coup in me. I've
Those
got to
damn
finish my purge.
Trotskyists.
I've got to finish my great purge.
It's so
Dark
funny
Horse,
that
thanks for the follow.
Ethiopia is killing me because they start
Soviet
with maxed
Union
out
staging
org.
a coup in France.
Wait, what? You're Italy and you're losing to Ethiopia.
I start with 10 organization. They start with
Hey,
like 80.
didn't
Are you
that happen
kidding me?
historically anyway?
Yeah, for like the first. It took like a year, I think. for them
Oh
to
yeah,
actually
they're
make
pushing
a deal.
through.
So there is some.
So
there's some. I have no
apparently, apparently, I need to play Ethiopia in Hearts of Iron 4. Good to know. That's like a thing. I play Ethiopia in all Paradox games. I don't usually do it in Hearts of Iron, but
So I'm also being asked what starts are there in Hearts of Iron 4. So there's 2. There's the 1936 start, which we just did, and then 1939, which kind of gets you right into the action.
yep.
I do like the weather effects in this, just like those little things, like just looking at the rain.
You
It's
see
so
like a
realistic.
typhoon coming in or
It's also kind of good in that it actively tells you what the weather is in the area.
something.
Well, I mean, you expect it to just rain in England anyway, so.
Yeah. But it's particularly helpful, I find, because the sandstorms are very obvious. It's like, oh, there's a sandstorm. Let's halt the offensive.
Commissar Roach in my chats, Bob, we don't hate you for breaking the Maginot Line. We hate you for being a witch, since that's the only way you were able to pull that off.
Oh, man. I mean, at least in Hearts of Iron 3, you could just blow up the Maginot Line with bombers. That was an option.
Oh man,
I've never
I
had
ground
trouble
pounded
with
that
the
entire
Maginot
thing.
Line.
I ground
That's
pounded
about
it the
right.
whole way.
I always broke through the Maginot Line, like the very southern tip near Switzerland, like Mulhouse. I just usually put like Marines there so they get rid of the river crossing penalty. Plastered it with bombers, broke through there, and just went around it. I've noticed that things like terrain modifiers, weather modifiers, and defense modifiers seem a lot stronger in Hearts of Iron 4, so you need to pay attention to what's going on a little bit more,
Yes.
which is good.
Defense is normally much stronger.
Which I don't have a problem with.
Yeah, that's a good thing, yeah.
Because like I've had divisions that had soft attack power of like 150, and then I realized they weren't doing any good. Went and looked at the statistics, and after their modifiers, they had an attack modifier of like 1, because it was like terrain and weather and poor supply and just a lot of tons of stuff popped up on top of each other.
That's always been a staple of Hearts of Iron, is combat is decided by the modifiers.
Oh god, any of you guys ever played Black Ice?
I have.
The modifiers.
That's rough.
The modifiers in that. Benjamin, somebody just asked, will this be uploaded to YouTube after it is finished? Yes, it will.
I have
Make
no
Super
idea.
Asian Friends faction.
What? What?
I must say,
What?
Super Asian Friends faction would be just me and like Siam. Atomic
Yeah.
Engineer just donated $50 and screamed bonsai at me. Thank you,
Sounds about
Atomic
right.
Engineer.
Man, you should be totally chugging a bottle of sake right about now.
Dude, I'm barely getting through my coffee right now. It is 12:30 in the morning.
Yeah, you decided to just like dose yourself with Benadryl. Like I was just a man. I manned up and took a nap.
I took it 6 hours before I was supposed to wake up, so it's worn off. It's wearing off.
I don't know the way. I've got this caught on stream too. The way you were talking, pronunciating your words. I don't know.
Now,
man.
he might not be dogged out on Benadryl. It might just be alcohol. Give him the benefit of the doubt.
There may be Bailey's in this.
So how long will the stream last is what I'm being asked. And I think
we
at
pass
least
out.
Ben and I at least are going to go until we pass out. I don't know about these other guys.
Yeah, I'm going at least 8 hours guaranteed.
There
I'm
you
aiming
go.
for 12
Yeah,
though.
I was hoping to get into like maybe not the afternoon. That might be stretching it a little bit, but at least into the sun comes up.
Yeah.
I've got 178 ships.
I don't care how many ships because I'm the Soviet Union.
What was
Yeah.
it that you were doing, Ben, where for some reason the AI or the computer was telling you need to garrison Siberia with like a shit ton of subs?
Oh yeah. I was playing Japan. I was playing Japan on black ice, and I had pushed hard into the Soviet Union and taken I don't know, basically everything. I don't know what the name of this lake is. There's a lake, right? A big lake north of Mongolia. Oh, you know, I fought basically up to Tanatuva because I remember I was fighting through there. So, the line was straight north to south at basically Tanatuva, fighting the Soviet Union, and it was a stalemate. So I gave the AI that front, so I didn't have to worry about it, and told it to just defend the area, which the AI completely failed to do. Hey, Uncle Hobart's here. Benzai, Benzai, Benzai. And what ended up happening was I went to like the production queue and the AI told me what it thought it needed to correctly defend that area. And the answer was 22 submarines. The AI said I needed 22 submarines to properly garrison Siberia.
I mean, I assume that's to take out the Russian shipping up there.
No, I controlled the entire coastline. Everything from Tanatuva to Japan, I controlled, was all me.
Yeah, that's a bit strange.
It was a landlocked front, and it said it needed ships, submarines specifically, nothing else, just submarine.
NG Paradox is lagging behind.
Not good.
All right, so you need to go here.
Prussian Prince, can you please stop failing in Ethiopia?
Ah, I'm actually winning.
Yeah, I can see.
Battles.
Yeah, your battles are starting to go green.
Yes,
Like,
finally
do I need
have
to start
some
sending you
organization.
volunteers to help?
Well, I have some
Awesome.
organization finally.
I love the sending volunteers mechanic, by the way.
I hate it because I played as Republican Spain.
And
So,
everybody was
I
putting their
played,
fingers in.
Yeah,
And
I
you had
got
no
3
control?
divisions from the Soviets. The Italians sent the nationalist at least 6. There were at least 4 German divisions, and by my count, at least 2 Japanese divisions. I was surprised to see the Japs there, to be honest. Everyone else, okay. Then the Japs came along, and I'm like, what the hell?
The Japanese come by often. They in my every time I've played as Germany, and I've played like 2 Germany series off screen so far. Japan always sends 2 divisions to help, and usually what they do. Actually, no, it was somebody else. I think it was somebody from South America. It was like Argentina or something like that. They sent 1 division. They immediately marched to the strongest point of the Maginot Line and charged. Atomic Engineer just donated another $50 and says, in Soviet Russia, subs I can't talk. Subs garrison you.
But yeah, it was just strange to see 2 Japanese divisions in the Spanish Civil War.
Yeah.
Man, why are you guys also lagging?
Chinese internet.
Look, I got 100 up, 100 down. I don't know what you all got going on.
I have Canadian internet and I'm not lagging. Come on.
Canadian internet is famous on my channel.
For being just that terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
got-
I'm all the way in China, so
We've got a regular viewer here and one of my Patreon donors, Revy,
It's a
who's
server loss.
in Canada. And he has
Wait,
Canadian internet.
hold on.
Whenever
We got
we're-
someone who said server lost. And NG
Yeah.
Paradox's time ain't moving.
What happened?
I have no idea. Just server lost. It says.
I got Bob Benjamin,
Can you hold
Warrior,
join?
and Prussian Prince, Calvin. I still see everybody in.
Yeah, but you'll notice that NG Paradox, his time,
Yeah.
look at the time that he's on versus everyone
He's
else.
4 hours behind the rest of us.
And
right
not moving.
Yeah.
That means
he
he's
gets
lost
paused
the
right
server. Yeah,
Okay,
but even if you
I
unpause,
think-
it won't matter. While paused, they will still catch up.
Right.
I've done a lot of Paradox MP, by the way. I know how this works.
Does it say hot join?
Yes. Should.
Should I
Cool,
just
I'm gonna
go
grab
back
some
out
iced
and
tea
come back
then.
in?
So
Quick,
what
no,
do we want
no
to do?
CB war, no CB war.
No.
I think the AI will just take over and you can return, right?
I find that offensive, Ben. My internet is Canadian and it's great. Well, is it great? Have you tried playing multiplayer Paradox games with that internet?
Okay, I'll quit and join back in then.
All right.
I made the mistake of not running this in borderless window, but in the normal full screen, and now every time I tab out, my stream stops.
Yeah.
This is why I didn't want to stream and do the multiplayer. I thought maybe my internet would be bad today.
My internet is very subject on the time of day because I live in an apartment and there's so many routers here that they tend to interfere with each other. So I had to get a much more powerful one to overpower everybody else's. Fortunately, I can't hardwire it.
You can't just get like a 20, 30-foot Ethernet cable?
I got pets, so no.
The solution to that is actually just put tape over it.
Do you know
I've got a 7-month
power line
golden
adapters for
retriever.
internet? I'm using
Super
that one.
destroyed.
It's very good.
Hey, Prussian,
Yes?
you know what you should do? Instead of, you know that 92 progress battle you got? That you're losing
Sorry,
now?
what's with the
Okay.
battle progress? I'm winning everything.
You're winning everything.
Yes.
Instead of
No
fighting that
problem.
battle, I think you should partially encircle that 4 stack that you've got the 69 against, and then attack that from 3 different directions.
Which stack?
All right, so you see the one that you got 69 combat
Yes.
score against. I would split up your 2, leave one standing there, and then move one of them into the.
I have a
province.
better suggestion, actually. How about he just
I'm
goes
going
to
for the
Harar
capital.
and then Addis Ababa and win?
Yes, exactly. That's the plan.
Like, just ignore that garrison troop there.
Yes.
Just VP rush their capital, and it
Yeah.
should be all you need.
Well,
Because that's
they
not
have
exciting.
one org.
That's not exciting.
Ha!
They
And-
have
and-
one org.
I don't think
Keep
this
one
is
long
hot joint.
knockdown, drag out war in Ethiopia. That's
Yeah,
true.
Hearts of Iron 4 I don't think is hot join. This is true.
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah, which is strange, because Hearts of Iron
Oh.
4 would be like the best one for hot joins. It's
Wait,
the
doesn't it
thing
have hot
before.
join?
No, it doesn't.
Yep. I
That's
can't.
EU4.
I can't find the game. I can't join. That's why would they not put hot joint in when they got
That is
EU4?
weird.
It has hot. Every game has hot join in it.
Try going through the Steam friends list.
Have you played CK2? CK2 does not have hot join.
I've never played CK2 multiplayer. I feel like that would be just a lot of incest and killing each other till there's nobody left.
Yeah,
Fun.
You
I've
gotta
done
put some rules
CK2
in.
multiplayer. Thankfully, now that they nerfed assassinations, multiplayer is better. Beforehand, it just involved killing off each other's
Well, yeah,
entire
all you had to do
dynasties.
was pay 400-500 gold and kill everybody.
Yeah, that was back
Yeah.
in the day. They've changed that now. You can't do that anymore.
I'm glad they did that. A lot of people complained about that, and I didn't understand. I thought it was a
There
great
is
idea.
No
But
hot join in this. That's going to make my community events a nightmare.
yeah,
I have a solution. Don't host community events in Hearts of Iron 4. It's not going to work.
I've had people picking out which nations they wanted to be now.
Yeah, there's no. That's yeah.
Not
Yeah.
sure if there's too much of a way around that at this point.
Just
Mhm.
rehost every 6 months or something.
Yeah, NG, you're still in here, right?
yeah. Oh, you
don't
mean
we
in the
just-
game? Or?
Yeah, well, I was just making sure you're still in the chat. Do you guys want to rehost real fast, or you want wait for a while then rehost, or just chalk it up and
Doesn't
keep
matter
going?
to me. Whichever.
NG?
Whatever you guys want to do. You're the guy streaming.
Oh, Bob, you got an opinion on it?
I have saved the game, and I'm going to rehost.
Okay, well,
All
let's
right.
rehost it. I mean, it's early on, so yeah, let's just